Hey YouTube, it's me, Muglord Grimlockable again. This is my second part to my previous video. What devil fruit should I choose for my One Piece crew, the Drunken Dragons? If you've seen my first video, you've known my list of the ones I picked before. If not, then go back to my first video and you'll see the ones before this. This is my second part. I'll start off with a new Logia I came up with, the Blood. Know me? It lets the person turn completely into blood. They can even, while they're in their elemental form of blood, they can roll around in dirt or even some kind of disease-infected trash if they wished. And if the opponent they're facing has a cut, they can send that blood that's on them into that cut, and it can get the opponent they're facing extremely sick. Some people call it a little god modded, but not really if you look into it. Next is a mystical Zoan. It's the Banshee. Know me? It allows the user to become either pure human, a Banshee, or a half Banshee, half human hybrid. It allows the user to be able to talk into and see into the person they're facing soul, their fears, what makes them angry, and use it to their advantage. And even if a soul is close to death, can even eat it to gain strength. Another one, actually, is the trash fruit. This is another Paramecia type. The user's body is almost made of trash. Any kind of disgusting trash the user comes in contact with can absorb it and add it to their body to make more foul smells for the opponent to be distracted by that smell and not be able to fight them as effectively. And can even throw trash at the enemy, can be gaunt to get in the user's eyes, distort some of the senses. Another one is another Paramecia type, called the Weapon. Know me? The user, it's a little like the one who was in Whitebeard's crew, who could pull hammers out of pockets, but whatever the user can come up with in their head, whether it be a double-bladed guillotine sword, a gigantic nunchaku with spikes all around it. It can even be a windmill shuriken made of katanas, a spike ball connected to, I don't know, let's say a staff. Just naming off silly things here. Anything the user can conjure into their mind, it comes into existence as a weapon. Another one, it's kind of suited for a villain. It's called the Memory Fruit. It can alter the memories of the person they're facing. It can add or take away memories. For example, let's say if the person was to come in contact with Luffy, it could take away the memory of when he met Shanks and replace them instead. So now then, for as long as the user sees fit, or until Luffy defeats them and knocks the user unconscious, within the memory fades, he will look up to the user of that fruit like he wanted to make him king of the pirates. Like I said, he can add or take away any kind of memory, alter it in any way or form. But it has costs. Every time the user uses that ability, it doesn't always do this, but it can take a memory away from the user as well. Depends how strong the memory is they take away. Another fruit I'm kind of working on, it's the Smart fruit. It's a Paramecia type. It can make a simpleton become a complete genius. It can make them so factored into the genius that they can discover their own body's weakness, change it. They can discover how to make their body's limitations and exceed them, to make them go from regular human speed to almost hockey-like speed and strength. It can see 5 or 6 moves ahead before they're even played out, kind of like Shikamaru from Naruto. I'll name off maybe 2 more. I guess another one, a mystical Zoan, I guess will be a Cyclops. They usually can become a Cyclops human or Cyclops human hybrid. They can become full Cyclops. They get extremely tall. A single horn in the middle of their forehead, a humongous one single eye in the middle. It allows them to see from a couple of distance further than normal humans, and they get extreme dexterity to attacks. Can even withstand some Logia blows, and has very extreme speed, and strength is incredible. I guess I'll lay one more for tonight. I may make a 3rd video. I guess this last one will be a Logia type, the Acid Nomi. The user becomes acid, or like acid, and can burn through metal, ships, and if it stays on a human long enough, it can even burn through skin and burn just as bad, if not worse, than Magellan from Impel Down. Like I said, I may make a 3rd video, because I really don't know what fruit to pick from. I may pick 2. If someone picks a 2nd one, maybe a 3rd, I may use that one for a villain. So just leave your comments below, and I guess I'll see them when I get back on. This is Mugler Grimlockable. Peace, YouTube.